Hello everyone. This session we are going to learn about the one act play of Rabindranath Tagore, Chitra. This is a play in one act. Rabindranath Tagore was a great Indian author, poet, playwright. He was born in 1861 and died in 1941, who was regarded as a Bengali poet, polymath, playwright, composer, philosopher, and social reformer. He reshaped Bengali literature and music as well as Indian art with contextual modernism in late 19th century and early 20th century. Rabindranath Tagore, who was author of one profoundly sensitive, fresh, and beautiful poetry of Gitanjali, he became in 1913 the first man and non-European writer who has won the Nobel Prize for Literature. Before going to learn this drama, we shall have the pre-reading activities in order to understand the drama. What is myth? Discuss some of your favorite mythological stories. Do you think mythological stories plays a role in today's society? What is the impact of mythological stories in today's society? Is it necessary to keep oneself in disguise to do any charity work? Discuss in groups whether a love story should be of suspense or surprises. This lyrical drama, that is a verse, that is a poetic drama, was written about 25 years ago. It is based on the following story from Mahabharata. In the course of his wanderings, a fulfillment of a vow of penance, Arjuna came to Manipur. There he saw Chitrangada, the beautiful daughter of Chitravana, the king of the country. Smitten with her charm, he asked the king for the hands of his daughter in marriage. Chitravana asked him who he was, and learning that he was Arjuna the Pandava, told him that Prabhanjana, one of his ancestors in the kingly line of Manipur, had long been childless. In order to obtain on her, he performed severe penances. Pleased with these asteries, the god Shiva gave him this boon that he and his succeeders should each have one child. It so happened that the promised child had invariably been a son. He, Chitravana, was the first to have only daughter Chitrangada to perpetuate the race. He had therefore always treated her as a son and made her his heir. Continuing, the king said, the one son that will be born to her must be perpetuator of my race. The son will be price that I shall demand for his marriage. You can take her if you like on this condition. Arjuna promised and took Chitrangada to wife and lived in her father's capital for 3 years. When a son was born to them, he embraced her with affection and taking leave of her and her father set out again on his travels. The characters of this one act play will be gods Madana, Vasana, mortals Chitra, daughter of the king of Manipur, Arjuna, a prince of the house of Guras. He is of one of the warrior caste and during the action is living as a hermit retired in the forest. Villagers from an outlying district of Manipur. We shall have a gist of the one act play Chitra. This play adapts the story of Chitrangada and Arjuna from Mahabharata. Chitra begins a conversation with Madana, the god of love and Vasana, the god of springtime, and expresses her feeling as to how she is being raised like a boy and never had a chance to truly live as a woman. She made her warrior hero and falls in love instantly and approaches him, but Arjuna turns her away due to his vows. Chitra plays. Chitra prays to the two gods to give her perfect beauty to win his heart as she had been spurned by Arjuna and saw false image of herself. Chitra is advised by Vasana to spend a year with Arjuna so that he would embrace the true Chitra. Arjuna was informed by the villagers that Manipur was under attack, but the women in disguise assures us that the city was well protected. Arjuna's mind is occupied by the thought of princess whose identity was kept as a secret and his love is incomplete. Finally, at the end of the play, the woman admits as she is Princess Chitra, and if Arjuna accepted her, she would remain with him forever. As he hears this, Arjuna's heart is filled with joy and he states that his life is truly filled.